Okay, this business, as long as you know why. So for example, our own story. Remember the house we told you about?
Yeah.
That's what drove us. Now, you guys are lucky, right? Now you have other people to tell you, okay, this is what you have to do. When we were coming up, we didn't have training like this. Okay, so now it should be easier. Maybe you think even less than 5 years, but everybody here will be a $5 billion earner. It wouldn't surprise me, right? So keep that in mind now. I will take a picture of the whole crowd here using face recognition technology to track every single one of you. Right? That's what happened to us on the cruise ship. They kept taking pictures. Okay? You walk up, you sit down to dinner, click a picture. And then at the end of the cruise, what, you want to buy the pictures? Yeah, where are they? Oh, on the walls. You know. I'm not going to walk there. Go over the 10 walls to look for one picture. She said, oh, no, we don't do that. Find the one that's you, with you in it. And then click. A whole bunch of them show up. Okay? So, nowadays, face recognition, okay? Watch out. All right.
So, Pat, when you were starting, initially it was Marguerite that started the business first, right? And then you, sorry together, yeah, okay.
All of us signed a distributor agreement. It's not that she went first and then found it, I said, ooh, I should join in too. No.
I thought you only came in to carry the bags. I'm just kidding.
No. Okay.
So, I recall there were stories that you were telling me about Marguerite and how she really consumed a lot of phone bill at the beginning of the business. I just want to ask this question because I know that there are certain downlines of yours that took maybe many years before they actually became serious in the business, right? So I just want to know, what do you think is, let's say, the strength of Marguerite in terms of dealing with downlines that allows her to have very high retention rate? And
you have the answer in whatever you just said. You got the answer already. Have you heard of $4,000 US dollar phone bill? 1 month. $4,000. Well, I guess that's one reason for the retention rate. She talked to all her downlines, or those who would talk to her, okay? Which means keeping communication, being connected with the downline is very important. All right, so, that's why we have so many downlines that are still with us. We have downlines that just plain executives, maybe go for 10, 20 years. Because Marguerite kept connected with them. Okay, so we should keep we should be connected with those who are working very hard, but doesn't mean that we have to forget those who are didn't make it big yet, right? I agree. Yeah. Right? $4,000 phone bill or not? Nowadays you don't have to worry about that. You have Skype, right? Free, right? What a deal! Save $4,000 right there. Right? And also Fusion. You heard about Fuse meetings? You know how to use Fuse meetings, right? Do they have it here?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Well,
Fuse meeting.
Skype, you can do a conference call. Right? They do a video call. Right? So you can reach a lot more people. When we first started, guess what we used? Fax machine. That's the mass communication tool. How many of you know what a fax machine is? If you know, you're old. Sorry. Or worse, how many of you know what telex is? You're old too. Even worse, you may be ancient. Because when we first started, that's what we got, telex machine. I thought that was so cool. And then a couple of years later, fax came in. Right? Now you have, another thing is PowerPoints, right? We have to take pictures of whatever we want to say, take it to the film developer, right? Wait a couple of days and take it back. Damn, I made a mistake. Let it go back to the photographer. Now, I made a mistake. 2 seconds, I can correct it. Big difference. So now it's a lot easier for you to do this business, right? Easy to keep in touch, right? So. Should you talk to one downline about how to bake a cake? I think that's $1,000 phone call. You just like to talk to everybody, right? I wouldn't have that patience, I have to admit. See, there's a difference between a man and a woman. A man, okay, we meet tomorrow at 6 o'clock, right? All right, okay, click. For women, did you see there's a sale in Bloomingdale's? Yesterday the weather was very bad, and have you heard about so and so? So, can we meet for lunch tomorrow? That conversation can be dragged on to half an hour, right?
So one of the okay.
Once you're on a dynamic downline, they take care of you, essentially. Take the Kishimoto's, for example, okay? Kishi was a sales executive with Japan Airlines, and Tamako, his wife, was editor in Asahi newspaper, something like that, okay? One thing is they had some experience in MLM. We didn't know that when we signed them up, and they had some success with it. So they knew what a successful MLM opportunity can bring them, right? And Kishi wasn't convinced in the beginning. It was Tamako that got started first. She saw it. And then she started having meetings with Marguerite would go over, and Kishi would say, "Oh, it's you. The ladies are downstairs." Okay? So you work with them. Most of the prospects were Japanese, but they don't speak that much English. Although they'll be chattering in Japanese, meanwhile Marguerite said, okay. But she knew what they were doing. So they said, okay, take it to the bathroom, to the facelift. Okay? And they just do hand signals, right? And then afterwards, like this, she learned 2 words in Japanese, right? Shuru shuru and sara sara. Shuru shuru was smooth, sara sara was this is sandpaper, this is velvet, okay? So that's what happened. And through this tight connection, the Kishimoto's group started growing. They grew much faster than our group, the rest of our group. And in essence, that's a good thing to have. You have a downline that's more dynamic than you. Okay? They became Blue Diamonds ahead of us. They became Blue Diamonds for 2-3 years into the business. We didn't become Blue Diamonds until 5 years. Okay? However, think about this. If you have a Blue Diamond in your downline, would you give up? That answer came pretty quick, right? Oh! Right? So when they became Blue Diamonds, we were what? Emeralds? No? Ruby? We could see, how much money we have left on the table. So we're trying to catch up. And the Kishimoto's, that line, okay, like he said,